Well, let's move on now and talk about the education space, which is clearly buzzing, and one such stock is empty Educare. Let's connect with the management. Yagnesh Sangharajka, who's the CFO, now joins us on the show. Great to have you with us. Let's first talking about your revenue growth outlook for this year and the next.
I just wanted to kind of mention that the first half has been good, and we are quite bullish in the second half as well. Once in our business right now, as a lot of revenues come from the classrooms, classroom coaching, the brick and mortar business, we've been getting good traction. So rest of the year looks equally good. So we are hopeful of about 25% in terms of growth in terms of the CAGR. However, the good news is that a lot of non-classroom, which is sale of our digital content, riding on the platform or riding on a very new technology platform that we have just unrolled, we've just kind of unlocked and introduced in the classroom, is actually working out well. We are seeing a lot of traction so that effect can be seen, I think, in 16-17 and 17-18. So more particularly, rather than the 6 months, I would be more bullish on the next 2 years. That should show very good results in terms of even admissions plus sale of content through our technology platform, that being the growth driver actually.
Right, and can you tell us what exactly is it that's going to be driving the 25% growth, and what's the traction expected across the key segments?
Yeah, so this 25% will largely come on a couple of things. One is we've started, we've completed our library of, almost about 600,000 question banks, as well as 10,000, learning objects of recording. So which actually becomes a very huge warehouse of content that we have created over the past 2-3 years. So this is going to be driving a lot of contribution to revenues. That's one, because right now we hope this year it will end at almost about 10 to 15% of revenues. Last year it was hardly anything; it was hardly 1%. So that straight jumping to 10% is a good indication for things to come. Secondly, even the classroom coaching, like for example Lakshya business that we have started in Mumbai about 2-3 years back, it has gained very good traction. We are now getting good admissions in the IIT batches, and now of course, as you know, Maharashtra has bought the CET back. So we feel that on the strength of that, our science business looks quite robust. Karnataka, Bombay, North, wherever we are present in science vertical, that's where the key growth is going to come from. And secondly, we are appointing franchisees, distributors for our content across all verticals.
Right. Now, Yagnesh, operating profitability has witnessed pressure and margins have declined in the first half. What's the consolidated EBITDA margins we can expect going forward?
Yeah, in the first half, the margins that you've seen compressed are nothing but due to tablets. We've started giving tablets to our students in the classroom. So if you've seen my notes to accounts to the results, we have clearly shown the effect of tablets, which also comes in the top line as well as in the direct cost. So because of that, the EBITDA margins are seen as 20.7. But if you really neutralize it and normalize it, the EBITDA margins are sustaining at 22.7. Last year, our EBITDA margins was 22%. So we are maintaining EBITDA margins if you really do the adjustment for tablet. And this is, our transformation phase right now. So there will be need to, educate children through tablets, through a lot of online, offline content. And this is where the effort is. So, margins going forward will probably be the same for a couple of years. But I think they should take off in a big way in 2 to 3 years on the back of sale of content going forward. So that's where I think they're increasing margins. We have very good margins in the content business. Brick and mortar, of course, takes away a lot of cost in terms of teacher cost, rent cost, which actually gets eliminated in the sale of content piece of the business. So that's what is going to drive the margins upwards. So just to give you a sense, in the next 4 to 5 years, I'm expecting the EBITDA margins to be at about 25-26%. So there'll be definitely an improvement of about 300 bips from now.
Right, Yagnesh, leave it there. All the very best, of course, for the times ahead. Meanwhile, a quick check on the education stocks. Samit, is there anything that particularly stands out, because this pocket is quite active today?
Yes, from